How thoughtful.
The last time I felt that way was when I woke up in the Whispering Streets, after what happened in the White Spire.
When you could have helped Invidious.
Yes. It's the fear of losing something that matters. And I dealt with it 5 years ago by thinking that it would be better never to have anything to lose than risk losing it all.
Not completely wrong.
No, but Lysandra, for 5 years, I had the opportunity to be a part of something that was important to me. I denied myself of it, and now I know how much more painful that is. I don't want to do it again.
Still, though, you've changed pretty quickly.
Cicero, I don't think you know how much effort it takes to be mean.
Depending on the
Going to stay
person.
out?
I'd like to read a little more, yes.
This is the longest night
Alright.
ever.
Good night, then.
You finished your thinking?
Now I have. Yes.
Good night, Cicero.
And it's funny because he thinks the same way, right? Or at least he thought the same way. It's better to not connect so you don't lose. Which is logical because I know I've thought that way in the past at times. Which is I guess it's not illogical, but it's not actually a good way to live your life. Yeah. I guess I need to stop saying too many good things about the game. I feel I'm overhyping it just because I like it so much.
Alden?
Please, stay out of this.
What is this?
A solution.
What are
I'm gonna
you
burn
talking
the
about?
tattoo.
Oiled cloth.
Yeah.
Calden, what are you doing?
I've thought about it. Zelia cannot know. I will not let her take the Sail Heart from me, or Raz's legacy. She cannot know the truth.
Calden, do not be foolish. Talk to me, please.
I'm sorry, Cicero.
User.
Calden, stop!
Dude, you are a air user. Come on now.
Calden!
User to put it out.
Give it back to me.
Put down the flame.
I will do it with or without the Masquerine. How much of my arm will be left after is up to you.
Damn it, Calden, don't do this!
What else am I supposed to do? Allow them to take everything I have from me?
Burning your tattoo away is going to solve nothing!
It will invalidate the journal. I will mend my flesh, clean out Jax's room, and there will be nothing they can use against me.
You will lose everything you have of him, Calden!
I lose either way! At least this will protect the children and my brother's legacy. Razatov, Jax's,
I doubt that.
they both would have wanted this.
I really
You
doubt that.
know that's not true! This needs to stop, Calden. Don't let their deaths be in vain.
I am sorry.
No!
Ouch.
Cicero, you damn fool.
Let me see it. Good. Good.
Tides take you. What were you thinking?
You don't deserve to do this to yourself. No one does.
What about the Sail Heart, the children? Razatov's chime? Let them take my song, I don't care. But my brother, he should not pay for my wrongs.
There is no wrong to even speak of. If they want to take the Sail Heart and your brother's legacy, let them try. But between you and me, I think we can take them on. Vince said a sticky little thing last night. But if you believe in something, you fight for
It's the same night. It's not last night.
Paladin.
I didn't do it alone.
Seriously, this night though.
We won't have to let them know. We'll go to the Hall of Songs first, settle this issue with Zelia and Orlana, and then we'll come back.
Then it is your turn to tell us everything, yes?
It is. Now,
Leaving already?
Not this time, boys.
the two of you should be resting. The Fae hasn't come back yet.
And let Calden deal with this by himself.
What?
Please, Mariner. You were screaming last night. You really thought no one else would hear?
You know?
Surprise.
And Vasco?
Yes?
Vasco,
His
Well, he
method
seems
was
better.
impressive.
what's going on?
He woke me up before dawn, asked for my help.
To what?
To...
To speak.
And?
Not perfect. Mind muddled. Languages floating. But better.
How?
Vasco, I'm...
No. Now is the mariner's time. To share... I support you.
Thank you.
Besides, your personal life is your own, as long as it doesn't get in the way of the investigation.
And since the investigation is waiting for the return of our supernatural friend,
I don't believe this.
This world, not always hopeless.
I guess not.
Come on. I think the coach has space for one more. The others can stay back in case our Fae returns.
Such a weird issue to have destroyed so many people, so many lives. But then, most human taboos or social issues are kinda weird, especially after a few years when we hopefully manage to bypass them. Now, if you think about slavery, you think that's crazy. Why would people think that was okay? Why would people put up with it? Why did no one did anything? But go back enough and, you know, it was the normal, which is really, really strange. All of these issues are illogical. It is. I agree with that. I like how he filters his thoughts through his experience too. It makes the character actually seem real. They really did a good job fleshing him out.
I'd like to thank you.
This game kinda amazes
for
me
being
for
so
a
accepting of the Mariner.
It isn't so
company
much a
that I
feat
didn't hear
to
before.
describe it.
I'd beg to differ. Supporting Italios isn't quite the most orthodox action.
The Luca aren't known for standing up for what is orthodox, Inspectore. We're known to stand up for what's right.
Another verse from the Bright Chorus?
No. My father, this time.
They're wise words. I only wish more people listened to them these days.
We should be getting ready, Inspectore.
Of course.
I really want to see what happens with her. I'm not sure it's exactly as you present things that are happening in her guild. Also, for a very truthful person, she seems kinda putting up barriers between us about some things, so I guess we'll see.
Eventful these days have been. First our poor friend Salts, and now we learn that another is Talios. You've always been a magnet for the dramatic, you know.
You don't have to tell me twice. Do thank Lavia for me, if you get the chance. It's sweet of her, taking care of Vasco like that.
What can I say? Your friends are our friends, Cicero.
Even the mariner?
I was from Rune, Cicero. Our customs are rather different over there. Besides, if there's one thing living in this city does to people, it's open minds. You don't survive long in a world of fire and ice with such narrow vision.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
One.
One.
Again. One.
One.
Two.
Two.
Three.
Three.
Again. Three.
They'll fail.
It's all right. Let's try that again, from the beginning. One.
It was nice, what you did for Calden.
He's gone through enough. It would be awful to make things any harder for him.
Do you have something else on your mind? You sound a little distracted.
Well, I do, actually. That Fae that you created last night. How?
Kyrie's explained it all to us.
No, I meant the Scythe. What were you thinking of? What did you use?
It's not the shortest story. Are you certain you want to hear it?
I'm sure we can spare a little time.
When I was younger, I had been Contadani. I had always thought the portiere guards that patrolled the spire had the ripest purses. I haunted the streets around it like a spectre. Me and my fruit knife.
You? A cut purse?
I did not learn all my skills from the registry, no. One day, I got caught, and the portiere dragged me by my heels up the grand stairs. When we came to the top, I had my breath taken from me. Sprawled out before me was the city that I had hated for cursing me and my family with poverty. But at that moment, from that vantage point, it suddenly seemed beautiful. The guards turned to me and asked me what I was doing. I turned to them and said, I want to be a portiere.
What did they do then?
Clubbed me over the back of my head.
No, they didn't.
I woke up in a cell, told my story to the Valencio at the time, and the rest is a story of history.
And you used that?
That moment at the top of the stairs, looking out at the city. I was remembering the wonderment, the drive to make it better, the awe at its beauty, the curiosity at its secrets. And then that Fae materialized.
I see. Thank you for sharing.
Come on, let's get ready.
Alrighty then, I think that's all of them. Restores 3% focus, 2% hit points and focus. Well, that's better. %30 damage, 15% proc chance. No. I'll put it to you. Alright. Yes, let's change that. Let's see. Cast on self when. No. Cast it constantly. Why is that there? I'm not sure. Can you cast on others? Yes, you can. Nice. Okay. We'll cast it on allies because when we actually sorry about that. Someone with a little noisy bike. When you cast it on someone, you get yourself too on the maximum level of the skill. So try that too. Okay. This should be good enough. Ready to go. And I'll do that after I take a 3-minute break. I'll be right back.